horseshoe crab. Oh, there's a couple of them right there. I do believe it's mating season. If you look here, there's a couple of them. Actually, there's a couple right there too. Might want to watch my feet. Probably one of the worst places to try to exit, but we're gonna do it anyway because we want to get up here finally and hit some of these woods. A lot of it was closed off on the beach side because of piping plovers, which are endangered, and their eggs look identical to all these rocks. So let's see what we could see in this wood line. We've been out here for quite a while. We were doing a live stream. We walked this whole beach up to this point. As much as I want to continue down further, actually, you know what? That's really where I want to get to. So what I really want to do is get down to that point and then cross over. There's people in there. There's got to be people in there. Has to be. Has to be. Wow. Hey. Hi, girl. How do you always find me? Yeah, that's humans. It's definitely humans. Alright, let's see what they're doing. The deer are in here. Let's see. It's definitely going to be very, very ticky. Hi, girl. You okay? Promise. Promise. I know you don't know me yet. That's why I'm trying to talk to you. We're very close. I'm surprised she hasn't ran yet. You're okay, girl. You're okay. She's only like 20 feet away. Hey, girl. Beautiful in here. I knew it was gonna be nice. We just had to work to get here. Hey, girl. Oh, she is really close. You're okay. I promise you're okay. Promise. It's just us. Alright, I'm gonna leave you alone. Oh, there's another one coming. Oh wow, look at the size of this one that was laying down. Right there, literally, she was laying down so close. Unreal, right? I had no idea she was there. Alright, there's a whole lot of game trails weaving in that here. What a view, huh? Let's get the sunset in there with you. Look over here. Alright, she's busy looking. Okay. These don't look like trails, they're just game trails. sun is fading fast. Only benefit to this is we'll have a really good eye on it from where we are. Just taking a couple little selfies quick. Small though, very small. And there's a sneaker, so we'll just write that off. There's probably a good amount of people that come through here. I think there might be a road right over there somewhere. It's a closed street, but nonetheless, people could walk it. For those of you who sat through the live stream, now I think you'll understand why. I knew this beauty was back here. I didn't know it was gonna be this nice. This is amazing. Gorgeous. Oh, there's a girl. Hey, girl. Eating those leaves right there. I think I disabled my Zoom mic, or it's not enabled yet. Usually we would hear them. Right now it's on 360, so we're probably picking up everything around us equally. But I like it when we zoom in on something and you can hear it like you're right on top of it. Alright, let's go. Let's see what's over here. This is a really thin trail. Look at that. A lot of people find this weird. Cactus. So weird, right? Alright. I don't know what that person is doing. Alright. I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to try to find another section. These beautiful. I don't know if they're willows. It's some type of willow, but it doesn't look like weeping willow, but they definitely have the same type of beauty to them. All right. There's a lot of people. There's a paved trail that comes back here, and there's a lot of sunset walkers on it. We're not really on it, but we might go on it in a minute and just kind of walk and look around. I came out of the other side because I wanted to come over here and see what was on the other side. Just out of curiosity. There's some houses. I used to clam in here until I was young, very young, but I used to clam in here until they made it illegal. Or whatever, prohibited. So this is you got the beach on that side, and then you come right over here and you have a bay. So you have a lot of access to a lot of things. A lot. And there's a lot of these in between. Look, there's some deer. There's a whole herd right there in somebody's backyard. go utilize this trail and see what we could see. This paved trail. Look, mollusks everywhere. When I tell you this is one of the best places in the world that you can clam and mollusks, like mussels, clams, and oysters, just for days. For days. But just like anything else, right? If you do it too much, so for a while they made it so that you could only do it during a certain month or whatever, like a certain season. Then they dumbed it down to like a month. And I guess that's deer hoofs, so they come through this way too. I mean, obviously we just saw them on that side. So there's a paved trail right behind these bushes. It used to be a road. Remember in the beginning of the live stream, I was like, damn it, the road's closed off. That's why it's closed off. They closed it off so people can walk it. See? And just to give you a size idea, it's a big clam. Something ain't good. Wow, look at these. These poor guys got stuck out here. A couple of horseshoe crabs. I mean, maybe I don't know. Look, you could see that was where their trail, and you can see them. They look kind of stuck in the mud, maybe. Fortunately, the water must come up to here sometimes. It must come up this far, but maybe it receded kind of quick and left them stuck. I can't save them anymore. It doesn't look like they have a chance anymore. This is gonna get too rough for what I'm wearing as far as shoes. So we're gonna have to find a way out. I need an exit. This is all really thick. I hear people over there. Oh man, I don't want to go all the way back this way. The deer probably did exactly what I'm doing. They had to come around all this shit, and they probably crossed right out here. This is where I came in at. Alright, there's the game trail. More cactus, a whole lot of cactus here, like a whole lot. See it? It's everywhere. Why? Don't really know, but it's all over the place. Okay, good. Everybody's doubling back, so we might have this to ourselves. Quick tick check. So obviously this was a much easier way to access all this stuff back here than the way we went. Not as rewarding. And I didn't know you could do this. I had no idea. It's got a half marker on it, so maybe that means a half mile to go, or that's halfway to the end. But if we could get out here when there's not quite that many people, most likely on off-peak, it's a lot better too. I'm gonna just aim the camera up and let you guys do what you do. Oh, some skateboarders. It's actually a really good spot to do that. I have a little electric scooter I could bring out here too. It's funny because I kept getting drawn to it when I was leaving, and I was like, I can't use that on the beach, like, but something kept telling me to like pointing me at its direction. It's probably our forest friends, right? With the inside scoop that I didn't have. We'll dip off. I want to see what's at the end, and then maybe we'll dip off at some point, okay? I appreciate you guys hanging out. I'm kind of just trying to cover ground. It's not easy to walk in these things. It's not really ideal for pavement. Bugs, man. Oh, shit. Look at the fire hydrant out there. Used to be cottage. Look at that sunset, huh? I mean, come on. Look at that. That glow. Be right back, guys. Okay. Well, let's see what we got here. Osprey, maybe? Protecting the coast. Osprey. Sighting osprey in March is a sign that spring is near. Alright, we're not gonna... You hear that? Sound like a rock. Sound like a rock toss. Not a big rock at all, by any means. If it was a rock, it was not big by any means. With the wind, there's a little bit of wind. Obviously, we're on a beach, so there's a number of things that it could have been that something just fell. As much as I want to poke out and kind of show you guys something, show you the sunset, I want to get to the end. This side is a little thinner. Definitely a nice hike. Look at that. Looks so cool. We'll try and get a cleaner look at it. Maybe on the way back we'll walk the beach instead of this. It's hard to say. Definitely running out of time before sunset. And I don't know the rules for, for the parking lot either. I like doing these kinds of walks. You meet a lot of nice people too. Meet a lot of nice people that way. It's always interesting when they inquire about what I'm doing. It always tends to be interesting. Go slowly, respect others. Looks like a turtle crossing sign. Now the sun's kind of covered by the clouds. Once we get an open look at it. I don't know what time. I don't know if I'm going to put this up. It's Monday evening. I don't know if I'll have this up by Monday night. I'm not sure. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe we'll do a live stream on the way back. I know the signal's a little shitty, so. what that was. Something just flew like really low to the ground. Whatever it was super small. Like, please brake for terrapins? Terrapins, huh? Okay. That's a 3/4 sign. It's really like, this is really not pleasant. My ankles are, bottom of my feet one thing, but my ankles are getting abused. No support. Guys, go check out unidentified S4. He's doing Dogman on Wednesday at noon. If I can get out of field day by that time, with my son, I'll be there. I got a couple of things I'm signed up for, so if not, either way, you could use your support, obviously, right? Gotta respect the man. He touches on cryptids. He doesn't shy away from it. He's open to it and exploring everything. So if we could support him and help him out, please do. I know a lot of you guys have insight on it, so I'd appreciate it personally. And then Eric, Paranormal Highway, who also works with Anthony. We all work together, right? But whatever, you know what I mean. So he put out a new cartoon. This one is I can't even put it in a category, but it touches on the Mandela effect and some other stuff. And I think you'll enjoy it. I really think you'll enjoy it. Alright, I'll be right back, guys. Got a bunch of people around me. Be kind and courteous. So this opens up pretty nicely, guys. It opens up really nicely. This is what I remember. I used to go down here and clam right down here. Really beautiful area. Really, really beautiful area. Right down in there. This was such a different story back in the day when I was young. When I was just getting my license, and it's like, oh man. It's like 20 years ago now, right? It's wild to think about, but so much has changed that it's just, this is a walking trail. Unreal. So a lot of times when I'm seeing people over here, now I'm understanding how easy, I'm like, how are people getting there? It's been made easy. It's been made easy. Alright. It's a nice little inlet there. So my special place that I usually go to is just across. Love it. There's somebody fishing right down there. So there's a bunch of like remote islands out there, not right here, but like further out. And I had a sighting over there. It was pretty amazing. It's really, really cool. Okay. This is really amazing. So much has changed. I'm dumbfounded by it all. It's starting to get real chilly, that's for sure. It's starting to get cold fast. Nice little inlet. Goes down to that bay we saw before. This goes all the way out. Oh, man. This water and that sound out there actually all connects. I'll show you one day. A lot of the stuff that we do all connects right here, by like along this water. You know, bamboo forest isn't far from here. Sasquatch sanctuary, all that stuff. I mean, look at that, guys. Come on. Come on. Can't beat it. The Cheshire Cat sunset. Can't beat it. Yeah. It's really, truly amazing. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I can't tell if that's a bird over there or not. It's like a big white-head bird or not. But there's like... Yeah. Okay, sorry guys, I'm back. I don't know where I was at this point. I don't know what I was saying. There it is. There's the whole sun right there. Look at that. It's dropping. It's getting very chilly very fast. I mean, very fast. Can't believe they made it so easy to get to this spot. Yeah, it used to be so hard to get here. Anyway, I'll stop saying the same shit over and over again. A freaking parrot. Oh, shit. Beautiful, huh? Look at this. This is what I grew up on right here. I grew up near the North Shore. Like right over here. Not even far from here. I grew up probably like five beaches that way. Like you gotta go all the way around, but no, well there's one. Yeah, probably a few more that way. I was inland a little bit, but you know, you have to be. The closer you get to the water, you have to literally be rich to live, you know, in a shack on the water. At least on Long Island, you have to literally be rich. You can't be like trying to make it and live in one of these houses. Hey, Ducky. I wish I had a snack for you, buddy. What are you doing over here anyway? There must be something that you're amused by. I know it might be brackish here, but still. It's gotta be a good food source for him. These rocks are massive. So yeah, I don't know if I finished my thought yet. So look at that house up there, right? Like, I mean, it's ridiculous. Just on the, like, that's probably a few houses in one, you know, for most people. Just the top probably has a few, at least a half dozen bedrooms and probably three bathrooms. This is some it's a big jetty. Yeah, so I had a sighting out on one of those islands over there. You know, it wasn't one of these exactly, but it was a little more remote, and I had a clean shot of it for a while. It wasn't, at first I was questioning it, and I had time though. I had time to get out my monocular and really shoot it across there. And sure as shit, it was not. I was like, oh, maybe it's just a human dressed in all black. Found some way out there, kayaked or whatever. So the thing was, I was trying to kayak to those islands, and I couldn't. I literally couldn't. I was trying to beat the boat rush and everybody. I was trying to beat everybody. And the current was too strong. Seemed like the big fella knew it, because I honestly think it was not a big fella. I think it was a big lady, big female. From what I've seen, they tend to have a little bit of a different build. They're built a little out in the back a little. Like they got a little Sasquatch junk in the trunk. And they're just heavier build. Their shoulders are kind of like heavier and like sloped down a little more. They're not built for like muscularly. But they're still built like a tank. But they're not built like muscular. Not a feminine build, but mind you, very, very strong. Very, very strong. But not muscular, if I haven't said that yet. I really wanted to get fishing today. So actually, guys, look at this. This is literally, all this stuff is shells. This is all shells. Millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of shells. More shells. More shells. More shells. Why is this spot just like that? I have no idea. I have no idea. It looks like this strip right here from that jetty to the... Oh, he's stuck. From that jetty to that jetty is just straight up shells. That bench might be a nice little spot to kind of just soak in nature. The sunrise or the sunset, right? Just sit right there and overlook this. I ain't mad at it. We might get lucky with the sun fading. We might get kind of lucky with what we see over here. I'm debating on if I should switch over back to a live stream and kind of bring you guys along for it. I think that might be what I'm gonna do. So we have a healthy balance of both. This is 35 minutes. You know, and then we can kind of do a interactive live stream. I'll shine a flashlight into the brush and shit if it gets dark. You know what I mean? Oh, sorry. Hang on, guys. I give this girl her privacy. Turn around. It's rude. It's very rude to me to keep advancing. Just to give an appropriate amount of time before I turn around. Okay. Alright, I think we're good. Yeah, I think she's good. Okay. Prohibits fires. Okay. A beautiful spot, huh? Can't complain. Can't complain. I'm gonna take a selfie here. Alright guys, thank you. I appreciate every last one of you. I'm gonna switch over to live stream. I'm sure I might regret it a little bit because we could see a hell of a lot more this way. But if I do this, I'm not gonna get far because I'm gonna be constantly zooming. Alright? I'm sure we saw enough and I'm sure we'll see more soon. Like right in there. I love it. Alright friends. Appreciate you. Much love. And I'll see you soon.